Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be doing a watch modification video. So got a new or newer for me Flightmaster. This is kind of the old or the older color scheme. It's a little more rare, so got my hands on one. So we're going to be popping out this mineral crystal and putting in a blue sapphire. I tried to find red, but couldn't find it. So blue it is. So I'll try to do as much of it I can on video, just to kind of show maybe someone else who's interested how to do it. So some parts I'll kind of fast forward through, like probably taking off the band. So let's put this into fast forward. Okay, so we got the bracelet off. I'll put that off to the side. Now we gotta take off the case back. Okay, I'm gonna get a different tool. Okay, sometimes this one works, but sometimes you got to get the bigger one out. So I'm gonna get this to match up. There we go. You just loosen it and let the ball do the rest. This is no different than most mechanical watches. You just gotta pop out the stem and then the movement can come out. So gotta find where the release is. I think I see it. Right. Let's zoom in a little bit. It's just a little harder to do on camera, but there we go. So with the stem out, put it right there. And here's my box of all my crystals from various watches. Put it off to the side. Sometimes you have to give it a little bit of help. Just gotta be careful where you pry it. You want to find. There we go. Just a nice little touch. Turn it upside down. And there we go. So movement's out. I'm gonna put this off to the side. And now we gotta pop out the crystal. So we need to get ourselves the press. What you first want to do is that you're gonna be popping it out that way. So you first have to measure up, you know, one that fits like this. So we got that, and then you need one to go in here and push, which we got. when you put this on, you want to make sure you don't cross thread. It's very easy to do. So it should go on very easily. Okay. And you just put in here and you're going to feel and hear a pop. There it is. Yeah, pretty dirty and scratched up. So we got our new one now. So okay, and before you take it out of the wrapper, you want to kind of get the press ready. Now you're gonna want to reverse it. So you need something to support the bottom. So we got our bottom support right there. It doesn't really fit good in this one, so let's flip that around a little bit. There we go. Got our bottom support, and now you need one for the top. And you want one that's going to push right on the edges, kind of the outer part of the Sapphire. So this one's perfect. Okay. Same thing, it should go on very easily. You want to avoid cross threading. Perfect. And next is the rubber glove. And this is just so you don't get fingerprints on it, because they're just a pain to get off. So I've done it without the gloves, and it's not a huge deal, but if you have them, it helps. If you don't, it's not the end of the world either. So okay. And what I like to do is I just like to use a fleece microfiber cloth, just to kind of avoid damaging crystal. Again, you don't have to, it's just something I do. Okay, so pick it up, kind of take a look, make sure that it's lined up, because if it's not, it might go in a little lopsided. So you apply pressure and just kind of make sure that it's as even as can be. Okay, so it's pretty even. So now you're gonna just press. It's not gonna be as loud and firm as coming out, but you'll feel when it goes in. It's a little more. It's not as. I'm gonna do this off camera so I can apply a little more leverage. And there we go. Yeah, when it goes in, it's not as audible or noticeable versus popping it out. Okay, there we go. So now I can take, actually I'm going to keep the glove on while I touch the movement. But now you want to try to get as much of the dust out as you can. It's always tricky because you never know if the dust is on top or the bottom. Looks like we get a little dust underneath. Okay. Actually looks pretty darn good. As you can see, we got it just level. Looks like maybe it could be a little more, but that's acceptable. Sometimes it's way difficult to get it perfectly level. Okay, so now we bring back the movement. I kind of line up flat upside down. There we go. Now that's lined up perfectly. Let's do a quick, one more double check for dust. I think it's good. Okay. And we get the stem back in. Perfect. Get the cover. Give it a tight closure. I mean, usually once I pop the crystal, I assume I've lost the rated water resistant. So I don't worry at that point too much about making sure the case is like super tight, because I'm sure that... Okay. Close all these back up. All right. So there you have it. I did this from start to finish, all on camera. I think I only paused it for a minute or two when I dropped the spring bar to pick it up. But as you can see, it took me roughly about 13 minutes to swap this out. Now it looks much cleaner because this one was pretty scratched up, as you can see. But it's got a little bit of a blue hue to it, so I think kind of looks better with the color scheme. So I will get the bracelet back on, and then what I'll do is I'll get some maybe some outdoor photo shots with this, and just to kind of give you guys a look at it. All right, thanks for tuning in.